Hey y'all, this is Southern Woods here. Welcome to the Cookie Cracker Brand Tournament finale, okay? We're over here at the grade 8 all the way to the championship. We're going to knock it out all in this finale. If you haven't seen rounds 1 or 2, I highly suggest you go check it out. Let's look at this here. We have your final 8 contestants: Chips Ahoy, Nilla Wafers, Ritz, Goldfish, Keebler, Cheez-Its, Triscuit, and Oreo. No top 10 plus seeds made it this far. It's only the heavy hitters in the cookie cracker industry. All right. The grade 8 will still be best out of 5, first to 3 points, but then the final 4 and the championship will be best out of 7, first to 4 points. Let's get this started with the number 1 seed, Chips Ahoy, against the 9th seed, Nilla Wafers. First category getting pulled in this finale. Category 2, which is going to be established date. Chips Ahoy established in 1963. Nilla Wafers, much older, 1898. Nilla getting the first point here. Next up, we have category 4, my personal preference in the matter. I think Chips Ahoy are slightly overrated. They're decent. They're not bad. I really like Nilla Wafers. They don't have much ability, but paired with banana pudding, they're heavenly. All right. Actually, it is kind of close. I'm saying all this, but it is kind of close. But I feel like my gut was going with Nilla Wafers, and I do like me some Nilla Wafers until they get stale. I'm going to go with Nilla Wafers here. They go up 2-0, threatening to sweep Chips Ahoy, the number 1 seed. All right, next up we have category 3, which is going to be customer review. Let's see what everyone else thinks. Chips Ahoy, 4.6 out of 5 star, solid. Nilla Wafers, surprisingly, 4.7 out of 5 star rating, 0.1 more. Believe it or not, Nilla Wafers are going to sweep Chips Ahoy starting out this finale. Moving on to the final 4, Chips Ahoy. Ahoy, you are out of here. Next matchup we have is the 5th seed Ritz against the 4th seed Goldfish. All right, starting off with subscribe. If you want to see more of these tournaments, outdoor videos, or food reviews, hit that subscribe button, join the Southern Woods community. For real though, this time, we got category 2, once again, the established date. For Cheez-Its, for Ritz, they were established in 1934. For Goldfish, 1962. So Ritz, a little bit older, they get the first point here. Next up, we have as category 4, once again, my personal preference. I'll be delighted to tell you that I am more of a fan of Goldfish than Ritz. All right, much more snackability right there, a little tastier in my opinion. They tie it up 1-1. Next up, we have category 3. All right, category 3 being that customer rating once again. Goldfish, 4.8 out of 5 star, but believe it or not, same with Ritz. So, reroll. Next up, we have category 9, which is going to be that product placement. For Goldfish, 74 movies and TV shows. For Ritz, 174, 100 more even. Ritz going to get the point here, 2-1. Now we have category 10, moving on to the music industry. Goldfish and 226 songs, most notably by Fish and ABBA. All right, Ritz only in a few songs with no super notable artists. So Goldfish going to get the point here, tying it up 2-2. We have a good matchup. Now we have category 6, which is going to be variety of flavors. All right, Ritz surprising with 18 total, including honey wheat and garlic butter. Goldfish has cheddar, extra cheesy pizza, and 24 others for a total of 26. One of the most in this tournament. So Goldfish gonna win this contentious battle 3-2. Moving on to the final 4. Ritz, you're out of here. Next matchup, we have the 3rd seed Keebler Cookies against the 6th seed Cheez-Its, or Cheez-It. All right, hit me with that like button if you like this so far, especially if your favorite one is still in it. Helps me get on that algorithm, promote the channel. All right, for real though, category 7 is going to be the first one we pull, which is going to be the logo rating. All right, Cheez-Its is my 5th favorite logo in this industry. I think it's solid. Cool, unique color scheme, iconic, but Keebler is my second favorite logo in this industry. I think there's a little bit more classicness to it. I like the green, white, and red color scheme a little bit more. I like the leaves around Keebler, so Keebler is going to get the first point here, 1-0. Next up, we have Category 8. Category 8 is going to be the slogan preference here. For Keebler, uncommonly good. They barely won with this last round, only because Milano cookies made me feel some sort of way. Meanwhile, Cheez It, want it, need it, cheese it. I mean, catchy is all get out. Simple, clever, want it, need it, cheese it. Rhymes, I got to give the point to Cheez It here. They tied up 1-1. Next up, we have one, which is popularity ranking. Keebler ranked 3rd, Cheez It 6th. So Keebler going to get the nod here, going up 2-1. Next up, we have Category 5. Category 5, which is going to be price per bag or box. Cheez It, a box of them will run you $3.99. For Keebler, $3.50 for a bag of their cookies, about 50 cents cheaper. So they're going to get the point here in winning 3-1. Moving on to the final four. Cheez It, you put up a hell of a fight, but you're not it. You're out of here. Our last matchup in the Grade 8, we have the 7th seed Triscuit, which is still around, against the 2nd seed Oreo. All right. We have Category 2 to start us off, which is going to be that established date. Triscuit's 1900, Oreo's 1912. So Triscuit's 12 years older. They're going to get the first point here. Next up, for my personal preference, love to give you my input. Triscuit has won with this twice in a row, all right, in both rounds. I really like Triscuits, but honestly, Oreos, you get the same awesomeness, deliciousness every single time. Dip it in some milk. It's amazing. So Oreo going to get the point here, tied up 1-1. Next up, we have Category 3. Category 3 going to be that customer rating. For Triscuit, 4.7 out of 5 star, but Oreo, 4.8, tied for the best. They're going to get the slight nod here over Triscuit. Next up, we have Category 10, which is going to be the music industry. For Triscuit, they are in 53 songs, most notably by Oddity and Dirty Heads. Meanwhile, Oreo, 64 songs, 11 more, most notably by Weird Al and R. Kelly. So Oreo fairly convincingly gets the point here, winning 3-1. Moving on to the final four. Triscuit, you are out of here. So now we've entered the final four. Matches will be first to 4 points. Here we have the first matchup. The 9th seed, all right, Nilla Wafers against the 4th seed Goldfish in this final four. Again, first to 4 points. First category is going to be that logo preference. Nilla Wafers, I think, is a solid, retro, simple-looking logo. Made my top 10 in my logo ranking video of this industry. Goldfish, I think, is a solid logo altogether, but I don't like it as much. So Nilla Wafer is going to get a point here. Next up, we have Category 1, popularity. Goldfish ranked 5 seeds higher. They're going to get the point here. Next up, Category 8, which is going to be slogan. All right, Nilla Wafers, they do have a slogan, which is simple goodness, which is nice, but the snack that smiles back, Goldfish. I mean, I have to go with it. It's an aura of my childhood. It is so catchy, and it has a little jingle to it. So Category 5 is what's going to be next. Category 5 is that price per box or bag. For Goldfish, it'll run you $3 per bag, one of the cheaper on here. Meanwhile, for Nilla Wafers, $4.70. It's much more expensive. Goldfish going to win fairly convincingly here. Oh, wait, no, it's to 4. I didn't even listen to my own words, so Nilla Wafer still has a chance, but they're down 3-1. Next up, Category 6. All right, that's going to kill it because Goldfish has like 26 different flavors. Nilla Wafers only has the OG, which ain't going to be enough. Goldfish winning 4-1, moving on to the championship. Little Wafers is out of here. All right, y'all, who's going to meet Goldfish in the championship? Will it be the 3rd seed Keebler or the 2nd seed Oreo? Let's find out now. First up, Category 2, which is going to be that established date, 1912 for Oreo, but 1853 for Keebler. Keebler's older by a long shot. They go up 1-0. All right, next up, Category 8, which is going to be that slogan. Keebler, uncommonly good. Oreo, twist, lick, dunk. Twist, lick, dunk, or uncommonly good. I don't really like uncommonly good, but some reason I don't like twist, lick, dunk either. So uncommonly good, gonna get this slight nod here. Keebler going up 2-0. All right, next up we have Category 9, which is going to be the product placements for Keebler. They are in only 7 movie/TV shows, surprisingly. Meanwhile, Oreo 205, most in this tournament. Oreo gets a point here. They're down 2-1. Next up, we have Category 5. Category 5 going to be the price per bag or box. Oreo, $5.50 per box of Oreos. Keebler, $3.50. $2 cheaper. Keebler up 3-1, threatening to beat Oreo. Next up, we have Category 6, which is going to be variety of flavors here. For Keebler, they have Fudge Stripes, Coconut Dreams, and 19 others for a total of 21. Meanwhile, Oreo has Mega Stuffed, Dirt Cake, and 21 others for a total of 23. Couple more. They get a point here, 3-2. They ain't over yet. Next up, we have Category 10, which is going to be the music industry. Keebler is in 7 total songs by Webby and Beastie Boys. Oreo, 64 songs by Weird Al and R. Kelly. So Oreo comes back and ties us up 3-3. Who will meet Goldfish in the championship? It'll all come down to Category 3, which is what the customers have to say. Keebler, 4.7 out of 5-star rating. Oreo, 0.1 more, 4.8 out of 5-star rating. They come back and beat Keebler 4-3. Moving on to the championship. Keebler, you're out of here. So it all comes down to this. The 4th seed Goldfish against the 2nd seed Oreo, because the number 1 seed Chips Ahoy did not make it this far. Put in the comments, which is better, Goldfish or Oreos? Let's find out. First up, Category 7, which is going to be that logo rating. Goldfish, I think, is a solid logo, but I've said time and time again, it's not my favorite by a long shot. Oreo, however, although it's simple, all right, and kind of looks a little too new for its britches, I really like the black, white, and blue color scheme here. I like the Oreo logo better. They go up 1-0. Again, this best out of 7. First of 4 points will win the championship. Number 1 seed, you hate pulling that in the championship. Oreo, a couple seeds higher in popularity. They go up 2-0. All right. Next up, we have Category 4. My personal preference, I think Goldfish are solid. Really good snacking snack. However, I like Oreos a good bit more. They go up 3-0, threatening to really quickly put down Goldfish. It all comes down to possibly Category 3, which is the popularity. Goldfish and Oreos both have a 4.8 out of 5-star rating. So we're going to re-roll. One flew. It's going to be Category 10. It will come down to this, which is the songs. Oreo, 64 songs, most notably by Weird Al and R. Kelly. Goldfish, 226, most notably by Fish and ABBA. So Goldfish does not get swept. They get a point here. All right, next up we have Category 6, which is going to be variety of flavors. All right, Goldfish has 26, Oreo 23. So Goldfish, 3 more flavors. It's now 3-2. Next up, we have Category 5, which is going to be price. Goldfish, $3 per bag. Oreo, $5.50 per bag or box. So all of a sudden, down 3-0, it is now tied up 3-3 for Goldfish. There's only a few categories that can be drawn. Let's see what happens here. The next category is going to be 2. It all comes down to the established date. Oreos, 1912. Goldfish, 1962. Goldfish came all that way just to be 50 years younger than Oreos, who is going to win 4-3 in a really close, good matchup. Congratulations, Oreos. Now we have to do the Oreo victory song. Oreo, Oreo, Oreo. Saved it just for this moment if it happened, and it did. Goldfish, the snack that smiles back. Very proud of you coming all this way. And all the other brands, let me know what y'all thought about this tournament. Hit me with that like button, subscribe, join the Southern Woods community. And without further ado, once again, congratulations, Oreo. Southern Woods out. You are the cookie cracker champion.